We are in uncharted territory here. I've never seen anything like this. I'm at a loss for words to describe what this storm could do. It's near certain Hurricane Sandy will make landfall rather than turning out to sea. This is about what's going to happen when the storm takes a left hook, affecting millions along the East Coast. Portions of the coastline could be ravaged.
The other thing you notice most particularly is the incredible erosion of the beach. And you see that all up and down Long Beach Island. It was an overwhelming afternoon for me emotionally as a kid who was born and raised in this state and who spent a lot of time over my life, both my childhood and my adult life, at the Jersey Shore.
Well, the amazing part was just watching the staff come together. It was an amazing scene to know that this was happening outside our gates, but Seabrook was truly an oasis during that time for residents and for staff as well.
So during this past hurricane, we really came together as a community. A lot of employees came in, regardless of what was going on in their lives and their homes and their families, came in to provide that same level of service that we provide to our residents each and every day. Even though this was a hard time for everyone, we wanted to make it seem as normal as possible for the residents.
Hi Art, on behalf of no one but myself and possibly my wife, I want to congratulate you and your staff for a job well done during the 2 days we were without power and for the following period of time.
I thought I would write to you instead of writing to every staff member and employee, and you can relay to them my deep appreciation for all the hard work and dedication they all had for all the residents during this serious time.
The Wednesday and Thursday buffet in the Princeton had so many exceptional employees doing an absolutely outstanding job, helping in any way they could.
Communication was one of the biggest challenges, considering that many lost phone service as well as power, and the periodic updates delivered to the apartments were very helpful and I suspect calming to the residents.
3 years ago this past July, I moved to Seabrook, and something invariably happens that reminds me that I did the right thing.
It was a nightmare. I mean, it was like about 5-6 feet of water in there. I mean, dirt everywhere, garbage everywhere, everything flipped upside down, and it was a nightmare.
What we came home to was just massive flooding. We were able to get into the house. We live on a lagoon, so there were even dead fish in the house, right outside the front porch. 3 feet of water in the house. Most of that had receded, but you could see the water line, you could see the damage to every piece of furniture. Every appliance was shot, a lot of personal items. We knew at that point that we had to say goodbye to all our things.
They did a lot. I mean, no other place would have did this, give you somewhere to stay and different opportunities to wash your clothes, get gas here, and I couldn't have asked for nothing better.
Everybody was offering support. Everybody was emotionally invested in what I was going through. It was just the feeling of warmth and comfort that everybody gave me. It was almost like it was happening to them. It was sincere. They were crying, I was crying. It was like they really felt it. They felt it as if it was their own home. And I was told, well, you don't have anywhere to go, you can stay here. You could stay here in an apartment until you get things figured out. And for our family of 6 people who would have trouble finding a place to stay, that was the biggest thing. Art Sparks came, hugged me, said, times are gonna get better.
As employees of Seabrook Village, we have never felt so much compassion and genuine empathy as we do now, uniting us as a family, not just employer and employee. Thank you simply does not articulate how grateful we are to have had a place to sleep, shower, food, laundry services, and gas as well.
To be able to do what it takes, not just for our residents, but for our employees. And when tough times happen, we pull together as a team, and it really has shown in the last couple of weeks.
There's a fortitude that I have never seen anywhere else, and the overwhelming attitude is we can get through this and we'll get better. It's at the same time, it's heartbreaking when you see I like to run on the boardwalk. Boardwalk's gone in every town that I run in Belmar, Avon, Asbury Park. There's a lot of rebuilding that has to take place, but at the same time, the spirit of public works people and fire department people and EMS and volunteers and emergency coordinators has been incredible. Again, I don't know if it's something about that proximity to the ocean, but it really, it's amazing to watch and it's amazing to be a part of.
The expression goes, you count your blessings. I do, and one of them for me is finding a place like Seabrook to work and be a part of as a family. So it's okay now.